Hello, welcome. In today's tutorial, I'm going to make keychains. After I'm done designing my keychains, I like to do a paper cut for my first test. It saves me time and money because paper is cheap and I can cut the paper faster. I just bought a random pack of leather from Amazon. Real harsh material. Most of it's hard to work with. It's best that you buy the pre-cut leather sheets. I like to mask my leather with painter tape just to help from burns. It's just much easier to clean up at the end when the leather is done engraving or cutting. My test cuts are cut with cardstock. The settings I use on the Glowforge website, I use the default 20-pound paper settings. And these are my settings for my leather. I always use 2 pass on my leather so I can cut through. Make sure your leather is completely flat. In my case, it was lifted on the right side, so it did not cut through all the way. In order to solve this problem, I used the X-Acto knife to cut the rest of it. And this is why I like the painter's tape, because the laser does torch the leather on top. Especially when the leather's not completely flat. This is another cut I did afterwards and it came out perfectly. As you can see, after removing the painter's tape, there's no burn marks on top. There is endless designs that you can do with these keychains. These are just some of the ones that I did. With this design, the leather strap would connect to all of these. They're all the same size. On this design, you could put initials or a picture. That's why I designed it to look like a frame. On these keychains, they're all the same style with a little different design. On these keychains, I just use Reversible Chalkboard from Lowe's. The inquiries for the products that I'm using will be down below in the description. This one strap will fit all the designs in this file. There will be a free download inside the description. There are endless designs, endless materials that you can use with keychains. There will be plenty of more videos coming with more designs and ideas. When engraving names onto leather, it's much easier to clean up. I put this green tape on this leather a long time ago, but it comes off easily when you peel it. So you can pre-cut all these designs and store them ready to sell. I always like to do paper cuts first to see if I need to do any adjustments to my file before I use my good material. And once I'm happy with the settings and file, I will start cutting my material. I always try to adjust my files to fit all the sizes of keyrings that I have. There's different sizes of keyrings available. The good thing about cardboard, it's cheap and cuts fast. I also do my test cuts with cardboard before doing any cuts with my expensive material. And they come out real good as sample pieces. On my engraving lines, I like to use scoring instead of engraving on cardboard. Here's a little tip. When engraving or cutting leather, it's real messy and it smells. Most of the time you're going to have to leave the leather out so the smell could evaporate, because the leather smell lingers for a while. And especially if it's new leather. The leather that I was using today, I had for a while. The smell wasn't as strong as when I first got it. And for the edges of the leather, I like to clean them with alcohol, sometimes with soap and water, just to get the black burn marks off of them. If you guys made it this far, thank you for watching. Stay connected. I have a lot more videos coming. If there's something you'd like to see, leave a comment down below so I can add it to one of my future videos.